Okay, time for some man time. Sitting here having a conversation about this SNAP situation, and I figured I'd chime in. Give my 2 cents about what's currently going on in this political landscape. Politics 101. If you need SNAP benefits, it means you didn't do something right. Now I know some of us, we drop the ball every now and again, and we need a little help. But it's not a lifestyle, nor is it an entitlement of life. So let me ask you a question. No, as opposed to asking you a question, I'm going to tell you what I think. I think if you get government assistance, your children should be making damn near straight A's. Yeah, I think if you don't have to work for a living, that your children should be passing with flying colors, not barely skating by. I think if you need government assistance, the schools shouldn't be responsible only for teaching your children, but you should be responsible for teaching your children because the school, their teachers, are doing the other part of what you aren't doing. If your kids go to school and you don't work, you should be homeschooling. Next, not only are the teachers getting paid to teach, your children are responsible for learning. So if the teachers are teaching, but your children aren't doing their part, they're not learning. Did you catch it? That's because you're not doing your part. If you don't require them to pay attention at home, they won't pay attention abroad. If you don't require them to study at home, they don't study abroad. If you don't teach them how to control their emotions and their impulses at home, they don't do it abroad. If you don't teach them how to not be disruptive at home, they don't do it abroad. So when your kids go to school and they sit with teachers, and teachers have to get them to be patient, have to get them to pay attention, and have to get them to do all the things that you allow them to do the opposite of at home, teachers can't teach because your children are refusing to learn. Yeah, that's how that works. Don't give me the shit about ADD, ADHD, and kids don't learn like this, because then you should be doing that too at home. See, if you was doing it at home, it really wouldn't matter what the teachers are and aren't doing, because they'd still be retaining information at home. Next, if you do any type of substance, if you smoke weed, if you do powder, hard, liquid, and you push in your veins, you shouldn't qualify for government assistance. Yeah, you should get drug tested before, during, and randomly after. Every month, every week, or randomly, to see if you qualify. I mean, it wouldn't make a difference if you don't do it, right? Yeah. If you are getting high, if you are spending your cash on your habits, then why don't you supplement your cash for food stamps or SNAP assistance? If you can spend cash on your hair, supplement the SNAP. If you can spend cash on your nails, on your lashes, on your beat makeup, on your outfit, on your trips, on partying, on vibrators, toys, of the adult kind, supplement it. Don't get that shit. Don't go get your nails done. Put food in your house for you and your babies. You see how easy that is? When you think responsibly, it sounds better, doesn't it? To the irresponsible, it sounds worse. To the people we have made believe that it's okay for them to make their own decisions, although they make bad decisions, even though they're financially immature and irresponsible, that society has to supplement their financial irresponsibility. You get to make all your decisions, and your baby daddy get to pay for it. No. How about if you make decisions that you don't consult with the rest of us on, that you don't get our consent for, how about you pay for it yourself? That way, when you fuck up, it don't hurt nobody but you. That way, when you get tired of fucking up, you'll stop. But if we keep supplementing it, you're never going to stop. How about if you want housing? How about you roommate? As opposed to giving one unit to each mother, how about you let them live in dormitories? Did you catch it? Yeah, you bitches ain't gonna want to do that, huh? Because you want to live like housewives, but you want to act like sorority sisters. Interesting, isn't it? You want to have your own place that you don't have to pay fully for, but you want to call all the shots for your own place that you are not fully responsible for. So how about, in that case, how about you all come together and live in dormitories, the same way you do when you're in shelters, the same way you do when you're at your mama house and you and your sisters got babies and all y'all babies at your mama house and your kids in a room with you and your sister kids in a room with her and your mama in her own room. Yeah. How about you live like that in society? By that measure, most of you either wouldn't be on assistance or you'd only require half. You see? How about one more thing? If your kids aren't passing with flying colors, not looking for financial aid to go to school, to go to college, but getting scholarships because they're so fucking brilliant. If you're not getting high, if you're not being flamboyant, and if you're living in dormitories, how about the last thing is, how about you be forced to serve the community that serves you? If you get assistance, you should work for free in the public, for the public, because you're on public assistance. Public assistance should come with a favor in return, which is public assistance. If you're a part of the public and you're funded by the public should be getting something back from you. The same way if you had a job, you have to do your job to get a paycheck. And if you're doing your job, then that means the company is benefiting from you. And just like when your baby daddy do shit for you, you should have to serve your baby daddy for child support. When you wash the kid's clothes, his clothes should be in there too. When you cook a dinner, because his money helps buy it, you should be cooking a little bit for him too. We've spoiled you bitches way too bad. I mean, it's off the charts. It's off the Richter. And it's time for that shit to stop. So no, I don't feel bad whether you have a job or not, especially when most of your children can't read to grade level. And for those who can, don't lump yourself in with these bottom bitches. The garbage kind. That means you're special if you stand out from the rest. And if you don't, it means you're average or below average, just like the rest. And how about we start separating the two so that we can make sure our children have something better to aspire to or to become, as opposed to living like this forever. But what do I know? I've only raised my level from that level because I was reared in that level by one of the average commoners, bottom feeders. Anywho, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's get the conversation started. I'd like to know how I don't know what I'm talking about, even though I grew up in what I'm talking about, just like some of you. And until next time, man, time out.